to go.
Ada, just...
I'm sorry.
Ada.
I can't. I have to go. I'm sorry.
Please.
I must. I have to go. I must.
A train?
A train. Catching a train.
Of course. And I won't keep you, but to broach one last issue before you go, if I may.
Charles.
No. I have a small preface I wish to see attached to the paper. A short note, really. A small introduction to the piece, then your translation, then your marvelous note.
What sort of preface?
Just context. Contextualize the engine, its development, its varied history.
Has it a varied history?
You'll understand what you say. I have the draft here somewhere. Where is that damn thing? I'll find it. Oh, here it is. Good. It will, I think, add a touch of weight to your paper, as well as some, frankly, necessary blame for the great delay in seeing this work come to its proper fruition.
Forgive me. You mean to publish this in the journal as well?
Well, yes. The scientific community, I think, will be interested in the sightless ministers of this crooked government who defunded the difference engine to the great loss of this country.
Do not do this. This is lunacy.
Lunacy? I beg your pardon.
We skipped when?
You skipped the difference
No,
engine
I-
would have been made if not for Charles. The difference engine would have been made if not for the crime magistrate back of don't do this.
Don't do this. This is lunacy.
So let's take it again from forgive me. You mean to preface the paper with this letter.
Forgive me. You mean to preface the paper with this letter to be published in the journal as well?
Well, yes. The scientific community will, I think, be interested in the sightless ministers of this crooked government who defunded the difference engine to the great loss of this country.
Do not do this. This is lunacy.
Do you want to just go forward?
Yeah. Lunacy. I beg your pardon.
Lunacy? I beg your pardon.
Line.
The viability of the difference engine was without question.
The viability of the difference engine was without question, even as the government squeezed out its last breath with its miserly... Charles, you cannot be serious in this. To publish this is to shame the government with common libel.
It is not libel. You know it's not. It's a short statement of only true facts and justifiable opinions.
Is it signed?
What?
Is this short statement signed by you?
Well, the paper is yours. Yours and Menabreus, not mine.
You would have me put my name behind this.
I'm not asking you to claim it as yours.
By not claiming it as yours, yes, you are. Line.
This good work, my good work.
This good work, my good work, that has taken months of time, and you would tarnish it with such foolish name-calling that everyone will know is yours no matter whose name you put behind it.
They didn't fund it because they are sightless and cheap, and they deserve to be pilloried and mocked for it, not re-elected. Line. These ministers are doing damage to the intellectual vibrancy of the nation. They cannot survive if they mock me. They will never mock me again.
Then stop making it easy for them.
If this information seems to come from me, they will not listen.
And if it comes from me, it's a lie.
You cannot refuse me on this.
Excuse me.
You cannot.
Oh, I very well can and will.
You will print it. Yes, you will. You will print it as I have laid it out.
I will never let this hit the page.
This I did not expect. That you would turn out like the rest of them, burning the bridge as I cross it.
I am saving you from heaps of embarrassment. The publishers will never accept this either.
Then you will retract the paper from such idiotic purveyors.
I will retract the paper. From print? Who are you? Who would have me efface months of work, if you do not mind me saying, leaps of mental acuity, in figuring out not only the line...
The French, but you're not at complexity.
The French, but you're not at complexity, into the vernacular of reality. You would tell your friend to simply retract it.
If she were a real friend, she would do it without question.
I am. your very best friend, and therefore I will not allow you to do something not only wrong but suicidal.
Will you define me then?
It is not you who define me, my good sense.
Oh, yes, sense is your family's most rumoured feature.
Do not condescend to me when you are using my name for your lies, and you know it. I am a prize for you. I am your protege, and I am every bit the genius you are.
So you keep telling everyone.
See, we've turned a corner that I fear will lead us off a cliff. Good day, Mr. Babbage.
Yes, you wouldn't want to miss your train.
Do not punish me for protecting us,
From what?
each other.
I do not need your protection, my dear. Not from myself, and not from a socialite.
Oh, my mind you'll employ when it serves you, unless the girl attached to it objects to a ludicrous thing, then. Then you would take me as a turncoat fool. If you think I'd be so easily manipulated, then you know me not.
And yet you've done everything I've asked so far.
And it's a good thing you're too scared to ask for what you actually want.
It's my engine, Ada.
It's my program, Charles. My work.
Your work is my work. This work, this idea, and everything in it is mine first. It doesn't exist without me, and neither do you.
Oh, like your engines. Do they exist? Because I've yet to see them. The designs that you would brag of exuberantly would beg the question, where are the engines themselves? Why does not a great man with a great mind produce any great thing? Why? Because you're scared.
Of you?
No, of yourself, you coward.
Coward!
Line.
Perhaps you hate these ministers.
Perhaps you hate these ministers because you know they're right. You can't be trusted to produce anything but models. But ideas, oh, and models.
I could say so much worse of you.
Oh, yes. A girl with sin in her blood, who talks and dreams and leans in so much closer than other girls do. Is a romantic worse than a coward?
I am not a coward.
Line.
You're scared of your best ideas. This engine could be made.
You're scared of your best ideas. This engine could be made, it should be made. And if it's not made, it will be because of some cowardice and the fact that you always turn on your friends.
My friends turn on me. They always do.
You're an ass, Charles. You are the one in your own way. You stop yourself. A mountain of ideas weighs nothing if it is not made. Line.
Because of some counterproductive form of perfection.
And because of some counterproductive form of perfectionism, they die in your mind.
I will not bring something into being if it is not perfect. If it's not perfect, why do it?
That's a clean way for a coward to sound like a
I am not a coward.
Line.
You're scared of everything except what's in your head.
You're scared of everything except for what's in your head, which is where your best ideas are buried, unmade and unmet.
You have lost your mind and your decorum. You are not making any sense.
And you make nothing. You promise, you dream, and nothing comes of it, and it's all for naught. Line.
You could remake the world, but you're terrified of seeing your dreams in the
You could remake the world, but you're terrified of seeing your dreams in the daylight.
What? Ada.
Do not touch me. Here is the truth of things. We need each other.
My dear,
I'm speaking. You are brilliant but unpleasant. And I am brilliant but unrecognized. I see only one solution. We must continue to work together. Partners is what you said, and I agree.
I did not mean ours as a business arrangement.
What if it was? All I want is for the engine to be built. That's all I've ever wanted. Line.
If I could craft it such that you would do nothing but engineer it.
If I could craft it as such that you would do nothing but engineer it, while I do the rest of the work, and you do yours. Line.
Partners?
We'd be partners. Line.
If I could craft it in is such that you would do nothing but engineer it into existence, would you let me manage everything else? Let me do that work while you
Would you let me
yours.
do that work while you yours? Partners is what you said, and I agree.
You call me a coward, and then you propose to work for me?
Well, really, he would work for me.
Are you mad?
Lying.
That's not what I meant. I meant that I
That's
can manage
not
the
what I
money.
meant. I meant that I could manage the money, the engine, the business, and if you want this engine to be made, there must be a business to it.
And you would manage me, keep me in check, make sure I played nice.
Exactly.
Exactly not. No, never.
Lying.
A bit of management could take you from 0 to 1.
A bit of management could take you from 0 to 1.
If you think small enough. This is impossible.
The engine was impossible until we told them how to do it. Lying.
Charles, it doesn't think it takes orders.
It doesn't think, it takes orders. Therein lies its value. My dear, you are out of your depth here. Not least by speaking to me like I am some overactive child. You need to keep busy lest they ruin the wallpaper. Secondly, I would never, in a millennia, trust you to manage my money when I have consoled you on your gambling losses more than once.
The algorithm was correct. The horses were wrong. And I was raising money for you.
Well, stop it. You are embarrassing yourself and me by association. What I want, instead of your questionable financial and entrepreneurial guidance, is time. Time is what I need. I need peace of mind to talk to the damn thing and time to listen.
We don't have time.
We don't have anything, you and I. We don't.
No, we don't. Nor friendship, nor sense, nor time, nor any line,
Nor the years that we want to realize this dream.
nor the years to,
We want to realize this dream.
nor the years we want to realize this dream. We have nothing left, and no time to make anything real.
My dear, you must tell me what is wrong right now.
Oh, a bit of everything at the moment.
Ada, what is this?
It's something like the beginning of the end. I think the doctors are taking bets on whether I survive the winter.
The winter? What are you talking about?
It's what I've been battling for years, and it seems it's winning. They say there's little for it, but prayer and laudanum, neither of which make me think properly.
No, that's not right.
You know, my father died at 36.
Ada, no.
I'll be 35 next month. I'm still mad at you.
Good. I'm still mad at you.
Good, because I won't accept your pity.
Pity's for strangers. But I have a plan. I have doctors. I have friends at the medical school. And I have a commandable, programmable, calculating machine which may or may not write an opera. And it must be built. And we also must plan to go to the great exhibition next month. A Wells Fair of invention and technology. Inventors as far as the eye can see. Yeah, you'll love it.
I've heard they're covering Hyde Park in glass.
Yes, the Crystal Palace. A fine design. I could have done better, but still. Glass and steel and 100,000 people inside. And we will go and see the future together.
Line.
Please don't leave. I fear it will get bad.
Please don't leave. I fear it will get bad. Byrons don't seem to die easily.
You are not your father.
I think of him so much now. Dying.
Feels like memory, but I never knew him.
Feels like memory, but I never knew him. Though I do know him somehow. I know that he died alone, which is my greatest and growing fear.
You are not alone.
When it gets bad, please don't leave me. Please.
I won't, my dear.
Charles, please.
How could I leave? You are far too interesting. And you're the only one who understands me.
And puts up with you. Did you know you said you wanted time to talk to the engine? Did you know you said that?
Said what?
You said, I want to talk to the damn thing. You meant the engine.
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. I heard it clear as day. Line?
You're a bit poetic.
You're a bit
after all.
poetic after all, talking to inanimate objects.
Hush, you.
Hush you, titanically rude malcontent.
I'm a malcontent if you're
What am I? Tell me.
a harpy of some sort.
A bird.
Not a fairy.
I suppose both have wings. I made wings once as a girl. Nearly dove off the roof if the nanny hadn't grabbed me. Though I like to think I would have flown. Or perhaps I'm just a flightless bird.
An emu.
Did you say emu?
Flightless bird. You said.
You're calling me an emu.
I'm not calling you, you are.
It's the worst thing anyone's ever said to me.
I didn't say it, you did.
No gentleman should ever call a lady an emu.
What can I give you, Lady Lovelace?
All the impossible things. And hurry.
My dear Ada, I find it quite in vain to wait until I have leisure. So I have resolved to leave all other things undone and set out for you.
Dearest Lady Byron, your daughter's health slips in rapid decline. Her pain brings her fits of either howling or whimpers. The laudanum is the only tool I have to calm her.
I bring with me papers enough to forget, to enable me to forget this world and all of its troubles, and if possible, its multitudinous charlatans. Everything, in short, but the enchantress of numbers.
She is not as she once was. I know not how to help her.
My dear Mr. Babbage, I am writing to entreat that you will act as my executor in the event of my sudden decease. There is no, line?
Mutual knowledge of any two human beings
There is no mutual knowledge of any two human beings
in this life that can give much such stable ground for faith and confidence.
in this life that can give such stable ground for
For faith and
faith
confidence.
and confidence as ours. Most affectionately,
Farewell, my dear, and most admired interpreters.
Fine?
Lovelace, we skipped Lovelace.
sorry.
As her
My bad.
mother, I ask you to consider joining us.
Do we take it back to that?
Yes, please.
As her mother, I ask you to consider joining us in residence to help ease her end.
Farewell, my dear, and much admired interpreters.
With haste.
Ever most truly yours,
Mr. Babbage, my daughter is not well and not improving. I am left to manage her affairs as she is no longer capable. I ask you to leave her in peace. Let me be clear. You are not welcome here any longer.
Lady Byron, you've known me for almost 20 years now. You know my deep concern for your family. You cannot push me out.
Your concern has always been, even when deeply inappropriate, for my daughter, who is no longer receiving visitors.
I am not a visitor. I am the executor of her will.
I don't care what honorific she threw at you while in one of her stupors. You are not family and not welcome.
I insist on seeing her.
You may insist, Mr. Babbage, but you will not enter.
Now, I know you are writing letters, Line,
Letters in her name.
Letters in her name. I know her hand, and this is not it.
She cannot do it herself.
And she would not want you speaking for her.
Mr. Babbage.
Mr. Babbage, your concern is noted. Thank you. And please leave.
Sir, I was explaining to Lady Byron.
Please leave, sir. She is no longer your concern, nor your puppet, nor the woman you or any of us knew her to be. There's nothing for you here. Good day.
Coming around almost every night now. No propriety at all.
I don't really care about propriety at the moment. I just want peace. I want her well.
She's not going to be well. Not ever again. We must hold fast to etiquette.
Etiquette does not help her pain. She's drowning in it.
She doesn't talk to the deacon. She doesn't pray. She refused the mesmerist, I said. She doesn't even get off the couch.
She can't stand.
You push that drink down her throat all day.
It's the only way she sleeps, the only thing that helps her pain.
Suffering is the price we pay for sin. It is not elegant, but it is sometimes necessary. Only God can forgive and relieve us.
Excuse me.
Good thing he gave us opiates.
Excuse me.
And no more of you deacon round this house. I am sick of it.
Excuse
Evangelists and mesmerists do not help her.
Then she cannot be helped.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, dear.
We shall gather all things at once, or we shall be late to go to the Crystal Palace. What of our friends are going to meet us there?
She's been talking of the great exhibition all week. She thinks it's last year.
Charles is going to meet us at the fountain.
Ada, the exhibition is over.
And there'll be no more mention of Mr. Babbage.
9.
We're going to see the displays of industry and technology.
We're going to see the displays of industry and technology. 9.
The Crystal Palace is all light and glass. Have you seen it?
The,
World
crys-
of windows.
the Crystal Palace is all light and glass. Have you seen it?
Please stop this, Ada.
9.
He's going to miss me if I'm not there. And the children.
He's going to miss me if I'm not there. And the children will miss their father. No one should miss their father.
Their father?
It's the lot of me. She's delirious. She does not know what she's saying.
What do you mean, their father?
I do not want to hear her ramblings. I just want her to sleep.
The soul cannot rest unconfessed.
She's not confessing. She's drunk.
9.
Do you know Charles, a great man? He builds
Do you
engines.
know Charles? A great man. He builds engines and I teach them how to sing. Music and 9.
Do you know our engines can sing
Do
birds
you
and
know our
machines?
engines can sing? Birds and machines.
Ada, please.
And you confess your love for that man, then?
I will not have you feel this fantasy in her.
9.
When we met, we danced with no music, but I imagined the music.
When we met, we danced with no music, but I imagined it. I hear it still. Can you hear it, sir? It's in the in-between of things. That's where love lies. And all the other impossible things. 9.
You know you've made it there when you can hear
You
the
know
song.
you've made it there when you can hear the song. Can you hear it, sir?
God will purify her now.
I don't care what he does with her. You are the lady of this house now.
Lord Lovelace, Lady Byron, please!
God help us, it's him again.
You know, she asked me to be buried next to her father in Hucknall. Her father. Not near you, nor I, nor her children. But the man she only knew in myth. She'd rather that than the life we gave her. Doesn't that say something about her? Or us? Let him in.
I will not.
Just let him in.
Not when she's just cleansed her soul of him.
She needed you and hated you in equal parts. You know this, don't you?
Excuse me.
9.
Are you a nice man, sir?
Are you a nice man, sir?
Oh.
I think I know you, and I think I know that you are good.
Very few people are indeed. Come in.
Jump to Ada's. Oh, is this the end? I have a book I'd like to take.
Oh,
Very few people are in the end.
oh, is this the end? I have a book I'd like to take with me.
Come in. Someone should be here. Who cares?
Sir, if I may please say that I...
You may not.
Mr. Babbage, for God's sake.
Lady Byron, I will see this woman, and there is no respectable reason why you should stop me.
Charles, I was going to meet you at the Crystal Palace.
You should have stopped yourself, Mr. Babbage. From the beginning, you should have been a gentleman and a
I
measure...
have never been any other kind of man to her.
The whole thing is glass. The whole thing's a prism.
You should have let her go.
Rainbows, light.
She was never going to leave you. The grand man of science. The father she never had. You should have done the honorable thing and left her alone. Now look at her, abandoned and ruined. Laudanum's on the table. I'll be outside.
Goodbye, madam. I never cared for her much, really.
Ada, my dear, what can I do? I came every day. She wouldn't let me in.
We were going to the Crystal Palace. Line,
Because the whole thing's a
because
prison.
the whole thing's a prison. Our boys, line,
We'll see the future.
will see the future.
What is this now?
Line,
But I can't play the piano anymore.
but
My
I can't
fingers-
play the piano anymore. My fingers are stuck, line.
And the music is coming. Can
The
you hear it?
music is coming. Can you hear it?
Music.
Line.
Yes, you see there's music in everything because there's
Yes,
mathematics.
we see there's music in everything. Because there's mathematics in everything. Hidden all around, like a prism hides a rainbow, until the line,
It lets its colors free.
until it lets its colours free, line.
I wrote a poem about a rainbow. It's around here.
I wrote a poem about a rainbow. It's rather good, I think. My father's a poet. I'm going to meet him at the Crystal Palace.
I'm here. I'm right here. Why don't we rest?
Line,
Before you go to the Crystal
before we
Palace.
go to the Crystal Palace.
Yes. Before we'll go, we'll rest.
And what will we do there?
We will walk.
Under the glass?
Yes. And by the fountain.
I do so love the fountain.
So we will sit by the fountain.
Line,
And wait for the boys. They'll want their father to show them.
and wait for the boys. They'll want their father to show them all the feats of wonder.
Yes. The boys will meet us there. And our girls, of course. 3 boys and 6 girls.
That's plenty.
Oh yes. Our house was overflowing.
Was it? It was. Yes, it was.
It was.
Line,
The children, you must find them and show them what we've made. And-
children. You must find them and show them what we've made. The engine, music, the children, they must be shown the future.
The future.
Yes. It will be lovely, I think. I think I'll rest, and then we'll go to the future.
Perhaps I'll sit here with you. If that's all right.
Of course, my darling. That'd be lovely.
Would you like a poem? A poem might be just the thing to help you rest.
Did you know that poems are part father taught me that. There's a bit of maths in them too.
She walks in beauty like the night, of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all this best of dark and bright, meet in her aspect and her eyes. Thus mellow to that tender light, which heaven to gaudy day denies.
Oh God, what if,
One shade the more,
what
one
if,
ray the light,
what if the
and half
system of numbers is the problem?
nameless grace.
You could change a decimal into a,
Raven tress,
yes, that could
softly
work.
lighten o'er her face.
And two numbers instead of,
Serene,
well, it would allow for more commands, more, yes, two numbers instead of 10. No, obviously, it's not 1 and 2, it's,
that cheek, so soft, so calm, yet
no, it's not 1 and 2,
mind and set with all below. A heart whose love is
it's 0 and 1. That's it! That's the... future. Is this the future?
I'm not exactly sure. Feels more like nostalgia. Or nostalgia to me, or poetry.
Excuse me.
They're very similar. Lots of piney, nothing to be done. Rather lovely though.
Did you say poetry?
Yeah, I can't seem to escape it. No matter what I do, everything ends up thus. Hello?
Hello. You're a poet?
Precisely, or regrettably if you're my wife.
No, line.
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry,
What?
Line?
Oh dear, are you Mr. Byron?
Oh dear. Are you Mr. Byron?
No, I am Lord Byron. A title I, in the traditional English manner, did very little to deserve, and you are? I'm sorry, but forgive me, do I offend you? Have we met? Have we fought? Or have we...
No. We have met. Not exactly. Once, I'm told, but not... Sorry, I'm at a loss for our exact function.
I'm sorry, a function?
A problem involving more than one variables. It's a metaphor.
I'm usually quite good with those, but you put me out of loss, my dear.
Is thy face like thy mother's, my fair child? Ada, sole daughter of my house and heart.
Ada.
When last I saw thy young blue eyes, they smiled, and then we parted.
Dear God, child. Ada?
Correct.
Oh, my dear.
Also correct, I suppose.
Hello, I've thought about you often, very often.
Likewise, 3 nights and 5, or 4 and 7. The percentage is certainly in your favour, but I'm afraid it's not 100.
So she turned you into a mathematician to spite me. She did, didn't she?
9.
I'm afraid so, even geography.
I'm afraid so. Even geography was too potent a subject.
What did geography ever do to her?
Give you more places to run. She turned me into a scientist.
What in God's name is that?
9.
An explorer of the
An
fundamental
explorer of
principles.
the fundamental principles of the universe. Like I'm told a poet is of the heart.
You speak very well. I'll take credit for that. Did you read my poem?
I've read all of them.
I wrote about you. I wrote about you.
I realised that once you told me who you were.
Which took how long?
18 years.
Oh, that woman.
Lying.
She was not a fan.
She was not a fan.
I married the one person I cannot charm.
Why did you do that?
Why did I do that?
She's not very nice.
Oh, neither was I. We all have our magnetisms and our mistakes.
Sometimes it seems to be all we have.
Certainly seems to be all we remember.
Memory taunts me. What could have been but wasn't.
That's not memory, then. That's regret.
I never have found them separate.
You have a shadow to you, my dear.
Well, perhaps you should take credit for that too.
Excuse me?
No, actually, you'll have to excuse me. I'm going to repeat what I know about you, and to most it will sound like a torrent of insult, but I wish to hear from you what is actually
You
true.
needn't say any more.
Line.
You know of which you're accused?
You of which you're accused. Line.
Adultery and abandonment.
Adultery and abandonment, leaving your daughters, line,
Across Europe to fend for themselves.
across Europe to fend for themselves.
You can't stop to do
And
that.
then, so that you could prance off to the next bed.
I have never pranced in my life.
Line.
And that's not even the worst of it.
And that's not even the worst of it.
I
Not
know what
even
you're
the
going
worst.
to say. You don't have to.
Incest.
Oh, for God's sake. She was a half-sister. No one was hurt.
I was hurt. I was. Everyone, line,
Thinking my father disgusting.
thinking my father disgusting and disgraceful, and all of that was waiting to bleed out of me. I've spent my whole life glared at, or gawked at, or gossiped about. Line,
I couldn't live my life because
I
of
couldn't
yours.
live my life because of yours.
And why was that?
Because I was your daughter and not your son.
The human condition is spent along the tight wire between art and want. What we crave and what's expected. I will not live a life of expectation, certainly if it was not my own making, and neither should you. To live for passion, to live at all, that was the choice I made, and I could not have made any other. Your mother knew that my wandering was inevitable. She knew it, and she waited for it. And she lived drunk off her dramatic suffering in spite of it. But I was always wondering back to you. I just never quite made it.
Why not?
Because I've always been the most comfortable amiss.
Amiss is your excuse for blackening my
I'm
life.
sorry.
Line,
I never knew.
I never knew if I was.
I'm sorry.
I never knew if I was real to you. Do you know what that's like? To not know if you're a dash of fiction in your father's mind. It's unhealthy.
Might it also have made you initially comfortable with the power of imagination to set the world on fire?
I'm not sure if you'll define my expectations of perfectly adhering to them.
I will excavate a compliment in that and try to convey my apologies for oh, I don't know how, but what is the etiquette of all of this? For leaving you, my dear, I'm sorry, but we both must acknowledge that I would have most likely made your life much darker in the end. I tend to do that.
Line,
I just wanted some of your
just
greatness.
wanted some of your greatness. In me. Line,
And I might be the only woman in England that doesn't care what
I
you do.
might be the only woman in England that doesn't care what you did. You were a great man. A great mind.
Yes, just not a good one. Oh.
I was in true pain for so long, and then suddenly I realized I wasn't.
I never imagined you hardened or sad or lonely. In my mind, you're still a child with no worry.
You missed the little bit then.
I meant that I tried to imagine you happy. I wish for that for you.
Line.
Wishes are rather useless things, I find.
Wishes are rather useless things, I find. There's no metal to them.
A mental wish? Doesn't that sound like a nightmare?
Does it?
Yes, it does. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, I hope you're not one of those modernists.
Of course I am. Who doesn't want to be a modernist, Line?
And hope to see the future.
And hope to see in the future. Machines are that future.
Like hell they are. You cannot make things better than people.
But people can make things to better the world.
Machines cannot better us if they've got no heart. Machines cannot love.
Well, good for them.
You would really want that. To be heartless and cold.
To be painless and unburdened? Yes, I rather think I would have preferred that.
Oh, and this from the daughter of a romantic.
From a daughter who trusted numbers more than people. Numbers do not lie, nor believe, nor die.
I like you very much. Most people can say that of their own children. Had I known you, the words I would have spelt. For you, a million verses vanished when I left your side, and I see it now, and it is agony to imagine them.
I will excavate a compliment in that.
There is truly no higher one that I have. Truly.
You know, I asked to be buried next to you. If you're wondering who that strange girl is next to you, it's me.
I know it's you. I know you, and you are not alone. My beautiful, brilliant, impossible girl. And you are free. And you are free. And now, you are free.
Yeah, I always thought true freedom was impossible.
Not everything that seems impossible stays impossible.
Line.
Oh my god, what if he built it?
No. Oh my god. What if he built it?
Built what?
He actually built it.
Built what?
Line.
Or someone did.
Or someone did.
The engine, it could, if he made it.
Line.
The engine, it could, if he made it, it could hold the past, present, and future together like it seems to be doing right now.
The engine, if he made it, it can hold the past, the present, the future all together, like it seems to be doing right now.
I'm sorry, did you say an engine, like a train, or
Like a mind.
an engine with a mind?
No, the engine is the mind.
Which is all the more impossible.
Isn't it? Isn't this impossible? Line.
Impossible things don't stay
Impossible things don't stay impossible. Line.
Once you can't imagine it, well, then they start to exist.
Once you can imagine it, they start to exist, which is why we exist, which is why we're all here at all.
Which will make it all a figment of someone's imagination.
Yes, and computation.
Which is all the more impossible.
One. Can you hear it? Do you hear that?
Yes, but...
0. Line.
Byron, what is that? What are you doing?
Yeah. What is that? What are you doing?
I'm programming it to make music, no? Line.
I don't know, but one.
I don't know, but 1.
And you think I might be programming it?
I think I might be programming it to make music.
Programming what?
0. Line.
The engine.
The engine.
The engine makes...
Yes, music. 1.
Line?
Where is it coming from?
But where is it coming from?
Where we're coming Line
0.
0.
The in-between of things, the impossible future that isn't impossible.
The in-between of things, the impossible future that isn't impossible.
So you're programming the impossible?
Well, someone has to teach it how to sing.
One.
Clank, 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 clank of machinery. Clank, clank, clank. These are sounds that are coming in. Clank, 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 clank. I say this as I'm the sound designer.
All the gears are spinning round. They spiral up, they
tumble down.
It fills the room, this dream
of mine.
the numbers falling
into line. She walks in beauty like the night of starless climes and starry skies.
And
All the gears are spinning round, they spiral up, they tumble down. This dream of mine into lines.
All the gears are spinning round. They spiral up, they all the gears are spinning round. They spiral up, they touch and starry skies.
Thank you, everyone. Could I have your